Clint Eastwood is directing a movie about a badass pilot who saved lives by landing a plane in the river, and Tom Hanks is going to play that badass. Yeah, I'm game. I would want to watch that. So Sully is the movie about a story behind the amazing story of Captain Chelsea Sullenberg, who landed a plane inside the Hudson River, or on top of the Hudson River in New York City. Like I said in my intro, this guy is a badass. He flew for over 4 decades, and he did what he thought was best to save the lives and save everyone on the plane. In the end result, he did. He accomplished that, and he saved everyone's life. But here we're going to go behind all that. We're going to go into the board reviews. We're going to go into all the interviews, the questions. We're going to question his entire thought process, and we're going to question the ins and outs of this amazing story here. Like insurance, and of course, that's probably the most important stuff, is some of this boring shit that I just said. But that's probably the most important stuff, especially when you're U.S. Airways. That's the most important stuff here. I will say, good thing that this movie is pretty fast. This movie is not one of those 2-hour-long, slowed-down dramas. This movie is about 90 minutes. Good thing this movie is pretty quick, because this will be overly boring. I'll say yes, we're going to go with overly boring. No way, shape, or form am I saying that Sully is bad. I'm just saying that this movie does have a really realistic take on what actually happened, the behind story. But I think I would prefer to watch a documentary of some sort about this. Those of us who are interested into this story that we see in the movie, and we're the ones that's going to see this movie, we pretty much knew that this kind of stuff would happen after a situation like this. When you land a plane with 155 people on board, you landed into a mass of water. I think we kind of understand that this type of thing would happen. So this movie is really not groundbreaking to me in any way. The movie was just promoted as it was some kind of huge mystery behind the amazing story, or some big time story behind the amazing story. But to me, when I watch this, and I kind of, like I said, I understand, we all understand things like this happens when you have a situation where you have a lot of people in a huge company. We understand that these kind of questions and things like that would get brought up. So this movie, like I said, is not groundbreaking in that way, but it just seems very procedural stuff to me. I will admit the stuff with the simulation was that was an eye-opener. I will admit that was an eye-opener. But for the most part, if you have not seen this, you run across this stupid video, go see this at matinee price. It'll do you much better. I really don't need to discuss Tom Hanks in this, because Tom Hanks was Tom Hanks in this. He was great. He's great in everything he does. But in this movie, I really love Aaron Eckhart. He was great in this movie. And the two of them combined, the two of them together was great in this. Acting was good in this. The directing is good in this. Of course, it's Clint Eastwood. Of course, the directing will be great. The landing scene in this movie was... It's one of the two great things I loved about this movie. The ending, the conclusion, the wrap up, I loved. The landing scene, I loved, because it was so quiet, yet so filled with tension. It's just a great scene. So 76 for Sully. Guys, if you've seen Sully, get in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Like this video, share this video. 76 for Sully. Guys, I am out of here.